Welcome to our second deep dive into the Osiris Reborn beta. In our last video, we focused on the overall atmosphere and visuals of the game. You might also remember the two shorts where we previewed some of the primary weapons. Today, we are expanding that scope. First, we will examine the primary weapons to see how their damage outputs differ. From there, we will move directly into the active utility of your gadgets, analyzing how they alter your tactical options under pressure. Finally, we will look at the passive modifications of your subsystems to understand how they support your overall build. We want to see how these three elements function together in real encounters. Access granted. Let's begin with our complete arsenal overview. Weapons, gadgets, and subsystems. To survive in this brutal universe, you need to know your arsenal. Let's start with the guns. First up, the Kopeng M42 assault rifle, a reliable corporate standard rifle with a high fire rate and steady balance. Next, we have the infamous Undertaker, a modified belter weapon, high damage, but the recoil is completely unpredictable. For close encounters, the SG-4 Zeus shotgun. Pure Martian stopping power, it obliterates targets instantly in tight corridors. The Archer M1 sniper rifle. Beautiful military tech. I only shot it for a split second before putting it away, but look at those aesthetics. Moving on to sidearms, the Weber E7. Your standard station defense pistol. Weak against heavy armor, but highly precise. The military-grade PSD-2 Erebus, a heavy Martian sidearm, excellent critical damage modifier if you can land your headshots. Next we have the Rattler submachine gun, your Twin J's favorite weapon. Maximum fire rate for close quarters, but expect a severe penalty to your aim and stability. And finally, my personal favorite, the Armaluna XDS6. A premium futuristic design, sleek, compact, and completely tears through enemy defenses. Next up, we are diving into gadgets, the absolute most entertaining part of building your loadout. Keep in mind your combat loop is hardlocked to just 3 selected gadgets at a time, making your pre-mission choices absolutely critical. Here is how they stack up, from the heaviest hitters to the ultimate tactical tools. First up, the armor-piercing wrist cannon. This utility fires a homing projectile that deals 900 points of armor-piercing damage. It is your primary tool to instantly strip elite defensive layers, forcing high-tier threats into raw health pools and opening them up for a clean follow-up burst. Next, Jay's multi-shot. This wrist gadget launches a synchronized volley of 6 striking missiles, delivering 900 points of flat kinetic damage. It's applying stagger 3 to disrupt enemy positions in seconds. For traditional area damage, the high explosive Frag Grenade. It delivers 1680 points of raw blast damage across a 3.6 meter radius. It is a solid tool to hit enemies behind cover. The Incendiary Grenade handles your area denial. It strikes for 700 initial fire damage on impact and coats a 3.7 meter zone, ticking for 100 burning damage per second to completely melt advancing choke points. The Tactical Scanner deals 0 direct damage but serves as your biggest damage multiplier. It emits a tactical pulse that exposes hidden targets even behind structures, increasing all incoming damage to marked enemies by 30% from all sources. In the cyber slot we have the pandemic algorithm. This virus hits up to 3 enemies at the same time. It deals 100 electric damage per second. It is a great tool to weaken groups of targets while you fight. The short circuit algorithm delivers a devastating blow to energy systems. It overloads targets with a localized electrical disruption, dealing 100 electric damage per second and completely stripping away active shields before even your rounds hit health. Next is the Gremlin Drone Swarm. It deploys small attack drones to help you in battle. These drones track enemies on their own. They deal 130 kinetic damage per second to keep pressure while you move. Now for weapon modifiers. Incendiary rounds add fire to your primary weapon. Every single shot sets the target on fire. This adds an extra 100 fire damage per second to melt the enemy health faster. Finally, we have electric rounds. These rounds modify your weapon ammunition to deal 100 additional electric damage per second. Each shot applies a continuous shock effect to the target. In this game, your Vex suit's power comes from subsystems. For mechanical subsystems, we have one slot. We've found 3 modifications so far, but our top pick is the subsystem stabilizer. Why? Because it gives a massive plus 20% critical damage modifier and 10% weapon accuracy. Next, you equip one auxiliary subsystem. There are 4 options in total, and we have 4 here, but one is a duplicate item. Currently, Tactical Overdrive is selected to push ability damage, but honestly, Artemis might be the better choice since Overdrive heavily drops your max ammo capacity. It's a huge trade-off depending on your build. For digital subsystems you get 2 slots. We found 2 and equipped both, while the prolongation interface grants a solid 30% bonus to timed ability duration. The pylon fire control system counters with a huge 50% increase to your ammunition ability damage. However, switching to the female character reveals an extra digital modification called Warlock. She's a belter, so she also runs the unique Kopeng module to slash her ability cooldowns. Now check out our twin Jace setup. His unique slot is completely hard-locked in this beta. It's the Beast Holiday 2 ballistic system, giving him a massive 1050 armor rating that you can't even reach. Finally, remember that armor sets are purely cosmetic. Your actual armor rating comes directly from these subsystems. Pick your faction style, but build your subsystems to survive and win. And that's the complete breakdown of the Osiris Reborn arsenal. In our next deep dive, we are taking this gear straight into the core combat mechanics. I am Selo. If you enjoy sci-fi RPGs and single-player video games, follow and subscribe. See you soon in the belt.